Election in the state of Washington and also King County. KOMO's Nick Popham has been talking with voters most of the day today. He joins us live from Renton outside of King County election headquarters with more. And Nick, the numbers have really been amazing, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely incredible, the turnout here, not only in King County, but across the state. So much excitement for people waiting to cast their votes, and a lot of people inside there during the day to make sure those votes were counted.
Over 1 million ballots in King County alone.
It's amazing, honestly. It's amazing. I'm glad it's not a ghost town.
We gotta make sure we all vote. Everybody vote.
Hundreds of folks waiting to join that number outside in the rain on Election Day.
There's a lot riding on this one because there's so much at stake, I think.
Candidates and issues up and down the ballot caused cars and people to wrap around the parking lot of King County Elections headquarters. All the while, folks inside were sorting and sifting through votes that had already been submitted.
Everything about this election has been record-breaking.
Director of Elections for King County, Julie Wise, says the roughly 1 million ballots they received before Election Day is unprecedented.
That is a huge number for us. It's almost double what we've ever posted before.
Despite this record turnout, anxiety looms for many wanting to know the fate of this election, while others
Bow, that's all it takes.
Share excitement in knowing so many performed their civic duty.
Eric, we marched with these protesters all night long, starting at Cascade Park in the South Lake Union area. That was a group of normal evening marchers we've gotten to know. They were marching on behalf of BLM, mostly peaceful marchers, and they did. That's what they did. They marched through peacefully South Lake Union, but that's when the police started trailing them. And when they stopped a block at Mercer Street, the police, I would say in an aggressive fashion, started pushing the people out of the street and started pushing them quickly through South Lake Union, where they met up with another crowd that had come down from Cal Anderson Park. The people from Cal Anderson Park are known as the direct marchers. They're the ones that tend to do some of the destruction. The two groups met. That's when the police started really pushing them. That's when you started seeing arrests. We heard through the loudspeaker that a police captain had said that one of the people they arrested had a gun on them and was doing vandalism. That's what prompted the police to say that that's why they need to disperse the crowd. And they chased the crowd all the way through Capitol Hill. And about 45 minutes ago, they were able to disperse the crowd on Capitol Hill with no further violence or any major destruction. All those boarded up windows that we've been talking about throughout Seattle, we didn't see anything that was vandalized or even spray painted at this time. Again, it started out as a peaceful march, but the police aggressively pushed this crowd through the city until it dispersed up in Capitol Hill. Again, 8 arrests, 1 obstruction for an officer, 1 attempted swing at an officer, I'm being told, by SPD, but again, 8 arrests and no serious vandalism tonight. And again, these marchers had nothing to do with the protest, and it had nothing to do with the presidential election. It's the same old reasons why they were marching. That's against police brutality and defunding the SPD. Back to you.
Eric, looks to be a familiar face in a fresh role. And Ed Troyer and his supporters just finished wrapping up their celebrations here at Jazz Bones in Tacoma. Now, he says he wants to move forward on what's working and form partnerships on things the department can do better. Now, Troyer says that the Sheriff's Department is already doing a good job at recruiting new deputies, and he wants to add to that effort. Troyer wants to work with more social service groups so people with addictions and mental health issues don't keep circulating through the criminal justice system. He's also interested in starting a community advisory board. Troyer has an extensive history working with community groups and other nonprofits.
It's not defunding, it's actually getting people to work with us and be able to help people in need, people in turmoil, the less vulnerable, and be able to take care of those people through other organizations.
Hi, everyone. I'm Preston Phillips from KOMO News. Thanks for checking out the KOMO YouTube channel. You can see more of our videos right here by clicking on the video links for more news from the Seattle area and Western Washington. Oh, and don't forget to click the subscribe button below so you don't miss our YouTube updates.